Durag Diaries, good morning Tottenham Hotspur fans. I have some great news for you. If you haven't seen it already, the announcement was yesterday and we have had a here we go. We've signed a new goalkeeper. It's about time Tottenham have made moves. Just 5 days into the transfer window, we've made a signing. We've had a here we go. For once, we might finally be seen as doing something serious, as trying to make a change. Daniel Levy, Johan Lang, Fabio Paratici. Could this be a sign of better things? I do hope so. But make sure you guys are smashing the like on this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and get those post notifications on to stay up to date with everything this transfer window. Now, let me tell you about this guy that we have signed. He's a goalkeeper, fresh out of Slavia Prague. The deal's rumored to be around 15 million euros, so around 12.5 million pounds. He spent the last few seasons on loan away from his club. He's been there for about 3 to 4 years, grown through the academy ranks, and now he's been integrated into the first team, and he's having a flying start to the year. This season so far, 19 appearances, 7 goals conceded, and 12 clean sheets in the league. He's 21 years of age, and the name is Antonin Kinski. I know that is not the goalkeeper that played 20 years ago. He's not the 42-year-old one or the 45-year-old one. That's his pops. His pops was a Russian goalkeeper. Oh, sorry, he played in the Russian league back in the day. Goalkeeper of the year 1 year. So there's heritage. There's potential. This is Antonin Kinski Jr., age 21, looking to come into the Tottenham team over the next couple of weeks. Well, we might see him just this week start. We've got a game against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Will he start? It will be interesting to see. One of the key things that I took from this signing was that he was brought in not just to be a part of the squad, but brought in to challenge Vicario. Now, we know Vicario last year had some questions regarding whether he can be the long-term successor to Hugo Lloris at Spurs. Now, I don't believe in bringing in a goalkeeper and having a backup goalkeeper. I believe you should have 2 goalkeepers good enough both to start for your team. And that's exactly what we're looking to do here with this young goalkeeper. One of the key things that we've noticed over the past couple of weeks with Fraser Forster has been the lost in faith, lost in trust by the manager and ultimately the board and the team. This guy cannot play the way Spurs want to. He can't build out from the back. And ultimately, he makes us concede far too much pressure on that back line when he's on the ball. So one of the key things about this goalkeeper is if you look at his stats, he's got the best pass succession rate in the Europa League, and he's got the best long ball distribution rate in the Europa League. This is a player that is gifted with a pass and very similar to Aaron Ramsdale or a David Raya of type, that he's really comfortable on the ball. If you look at some of his highlights, you can see he's even dribbling past players. He's doing fakes. He's doing turns. He's someone that is extremely comfortable taking on a player and having the ball at their feet. So that is a big difference in something that we've seen in Fraser Forster over the last couple of weeks and could be an instant impact to our team and help us build out from the back. In the league, 19 appearances, 7 goals conceded, 12 clean sheets. In Europa League, 7 appearances, 6 goals conceded, and 1 clean sheet. Now, of course, in Europa League, naturally, this team is going to perform a lot worse than they would in their league, but it's a very, very strong record for a guy of his age in his first senior season into a bigger team. Now, one of the things that I could highlight as a potential weakness over looking at the scout reports and looking at the highlights and the compilations that have been coming out is his shot stopping. Now, he looks like his reflex is really good. He's young, so he gets down to the corners really good. And especially when you need a keeper to make a double save, he looks really competent at that. But he does seem to let the ball drop in and around himself a few times. He needs 2-touch saves. So he's going to save it, it's going to bounce off, and then he's going to jump at it again. Now, in the Premier League, I don't think that when you make that save and it bounces off, players are reacting. Strikers are in those positions, and they're waiting for that opportunity. We've seen Solanke do that just a few times this season. So will be something that he definitely has to work on, but he is 21 years of age. We do have Vicario coming back next month, so he's not going to be relied upon too much as of at the moment before we can actually see sustained improvement over time. So definitely a good one. First signing of the window. I am happy. I'm definitely happy Spurs are making moves. Hopefully, I have heard that there's going to be some movement on an attacker this week. So keep an eye out for the next rumor update video. Should be dropping tomorrow. But we have had a here we go. Welcome to Tottenham. Welcome to Spurs, Anthony Kinski. And I hope we can have a great time with you here. Durag Diaries, this has been another episode. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.